Hey, my friends, great to have you back for this moment of grace, thoughts from his heart to impart grace for your moment. It's an honor to have you here. Hey, please subscribe to this channel, like the video, comment down below to let me know how this moment spoke to your heart, and check the description below for great resources to help you in your journey in grace. Now, the last moment, we were talking about the church of Laodicea, Jesus' letter to them. Laodicea meaning human rights or self-righteousness. I believe Jesus has a word for the church of human rights. We're not called the church of human rights. We're called the church of Jesus Christ. The cross has given you the right to lay down your life in obedience to his love. Wow. Touching back on Revelation chapter 3, verse 20, Jesus says to the church, "Behold, I'm standing at the door knocking. If your heart is open to hear my voice, and you open the door within, I will come into you and feast with you, and you will feast with me." I want to read quickly here from the Passion Bible's commentary from Brian Simmons that wrote it. It says the Aramaic can be translated, "I have been standing at the door knocking." Jesus knocking on the door points us to the process of an ancient Jewish wedding invitation. In the days of Jesus, a bridegroom and his father would come to the door of the bride-to-be carrying the betrothal cup of wine and the bride price. Standing outside, they would knock. If she fully opened the door, she was saying, "Yes, I will be your bride." I can't help but reference Song of Songs chapter 4, the first moment that the Shulamite woman is called the bride. Starting in verse 6 of chapter 4, the Shulamite woman says, "I've made up my mind." Do you know, sometimes, my friends, there's seasons in your life where you just have to make up your mind. In spite of fear and persecution or trial or contradictions, no matter what is going on, you have to make up your mind that you've set your sights on him. She says, "I've made up my mind until the darkness disappears and the dawn has fully come. In spite of shadows and fears, I will go to the mountaintop with you." Come on, I want you right now where you're watching to shout out, "I will go. I will go. I will go to the mountaintop with you, the mountain of suffering love and the hill of burning incense. Yes, I will be your bride." And that's the first moment that the Shulamite is called the bride. You know, when Jesus Christ says it is finished on the cross, the Passion Bible renders what that word actually means, and it carries more than one meaning, not just "it is finished," but it actually means "it is finished, my bride." And this is what your bridegroom king says to you here in verse 7. After she confesses, "Yes, I will be your bride," he says, "Every part of you is so beautiful, my darling. Perfect is your beauty, without flaw within." Did you know there is no flaw in you? Oh, now you are ready, my bride, to come with me as we climb the highest peaks together. Come with me through the archway of trust. We will look down from the crest of the glistening mountain, from the summit of our sublime sanctuary. Together we will wage war in the lion's den and the leopard's lair, as they watch nightly for their prey. Verse 9, "For you reach into my heart with one flash of your eyes. I am undone by your love, my beloved, my equal, my bride. You leave me breathless. I am overcome by merely a glance from your worshiping eyes, for you have stolen my heart." The King of Kings is telling you you've reached into his heart, and now he's standing, knocking at the door. "I'm standing at the door knocking. If your heart is open to hear my voice and you open the door within, I will come into you and feast with you, and you will feast with me. And to the one who conquers, I will give the privilege of sitting with me on my throne, just as I conquered and sat down with my Father on his throne." Don't allow perfect theology to keep you from manifested encounter. Don't stop short of a manifested encounter with him face to face because you have perfect theology. Theology is amazing, but it certainly is an invitation into face to face relationship. Wow. Thank you so much for joining me on this moment of grace. Don't go anywhere. There is more to come. You don't want to miss the next moment. But I do have to run for right now. But listen, subscribe to this channel, like the video, comment down below to let me know how this moment spoke to your heart. Don't forget to check the description down below for great resources. Ooh, it is a privilege to have your attention here. Thank you for joining me on this moment of grace. Thoughts from his heart to impart grace for your moment. Now stay tuned, because there is another moment coming up for you right now. It's anointed and appointed just for you. I love you, my friend. Have an amazing day. We'll see you soon.